Hello and welcome to day 4 of KinEssentials, where we explore a movement paired with an essential oil applied to a specific aroma point or acupoint. Today's movement is seated leg decompression. The oil that we're using today, one of my favorites, they're all my favorites, but still, frankincense. And frankincense is going to be applied to GV2, which is governing vessel 2. So let's jump in right away and start learning leg decompression. Point of departure, as always, is the elevated uprightness of the spine. And then we let that leg reach forward, gliding along the floor. Let your hands, as part of the learning process, we're going to give a tactile reference to the outer container of the leg by just gliding the hands down. So this is the surface of the container of the leg. And then in your mind's eye, I'd like you to start to perceive a pathway from your seat center through the centermost point of the leg that exits out. Yeah. So as you glide down, let one hand hook up around the ankle. It just nicely nudges and hugs right into that spot. Take the other hand and wrap it over the toes and the ball of the foot, and then feel like you're wrapping around your hand. So there's really a circularity at the joint, so there's no compression in that joint. And that really gives a sense of that elongation through the energy line out the sole of the foot. Now take that hand and place it on the belly, and then feel the opposition between the two hands, the reaching forward through the leg and the back through the belly. Coming back up, we'll do that all on the other side. So let your hands glide down the leg, giving a tactile reference to the outer container of the leg. Feel the energy pathway from the center emanating down through the leg. Let one hand hook up and hug into the ankle joint while the other hand goes around the ball of the foot. Those two really give you the fullest expression of the opening of the sole of the foot and wrapping around the ankle joint, so you have clarity about the reach through the energy line. Take the other hand on your belly and give you opposition between the two hands. So you really feel the opposition of that line, creating space at the level of the hip joint, knee joint, ankle joint, and the whole sole of the foot. So that's our the information that we want to apply as we go into the movement. Now, if for any reason, if you're somebody who doesn't have a lot of ease reaching this way, you can do everything we just did with a yoga strap or a scarf or a pair of yoga pants or something. Yeah, so you can do that same thing with a prop if need be. From the uprightness of the spine, we go into the movement by deepening the seat center in opposition to the forward reach through the leg, and come back through upright. Other leg, and reach, and repeat. And then you can use your hands to really kind of milk through the leg, and reach. And then we go off the floor. You want to start the same way, so there's a feeling almost of rebounding off the floor. Feel the navel pull back in opposition to that forward reach through the leg, and down, and reach, and down, and reach, and upright, and reach. Very nice. Then we add on, so start the same way. Reach and feel that opposition. Gently turn the leg, and then bend the knee and place it across the other thigh. Keep the hollowing feeling of the body as you hover over this figure 4 position of the body. Reach the leg forward again, opposition through the seat center, elevation through the spine, and uprightness. And again, reach, gently turn, bend, and hover over the figure 4, and reach, and upright. Beautiful. Okay, we'll get to do that all together again at the end once we put everything together. Let's explore and get to know frankincense a little bit, taking the cap off and taking a nice inhale. So frankincense has the nickname of the great connector. It's so beautiful because we've worked the upper body previously to today, and now we're connecting into the lower extremity. Frankincense, there's nothing else like it. It's really magical. It's derived from the resin of the tree, kind of the tears of the tree. And so it has a woodiness and a richness and it's elevating and it's stimulating. It's able to connect and stimulate every energy center, but it's actually most affiliated with the first center, the root chakra. And like I said, so frankincense is really about connecting and kind of gives us the experience that we are conduits for the upper realms and the lower realms. The point that we're working with today is GV2. And so the GV line, the governing vessel line, is down the midline of up and down the midline of the back. And so to find GV2, basically it's the sacral hiatus, the junction between the sacrum and the coccyx. So just let a finger trace down the center, the midline of the back, down the spine, and you'll basically come to the top of the butt, and then you'll gently glide down a little bit into the butt crack, and you'll find this divot. Yeah. Now GV2 is used in Chinese medicine for strengthening the lower back and the lower extremities, and it relieves tension and it calms and it decompresses. So it's really beautifully suited for our decompression of the legs exercise. So let's go ahead and place our diluted frankincense in our hand and collect it on one finger. Ride down that midline until you come to the point and just gently alight. Remember, the aroma point touch is a light touch. And then let your body sink into your quiet, calm observation. Wow, I'm feeling a heat, a kind of spiraling energy down the legs. Beautiful. So just staying open, perceiving. Whenever you feel a shift, we can move into bringing the frankincense back to our nose, basking in frankincense a little longer. Uprightness of the spine, and reach, and upright, and reach, and up, and hollow back in opposition, and off the floor, scoop, and elevate. Adding on, scoop and reach, cross, over, reach, and center. Finish. Thank you so much for joining today, exploring leg decompression with beautiful frankincense on GV2. Join me tomorrow where we start working our way back up the body. Have a beautiful day.